First thing we'll do here is we'll play the swing in slow motion. We'll play it at about half speed here. Take a look at the swing. Pretty nice arc. And one of the things you'll notice pretty obviously is how flat-footed he is through impact. He's not getting any forward momentum through the swing at all. The other thing we're going to look at is what happens at the top of the backswing, how he's collapsed in a little bit. Notice how far apart the elbows have gotten. We want to maintain the structure of the triangle. He's overbending his right arm, which creates a bend in the left arm, and puts his club over the top, beyond parallel, and pointing way off to the right. We'd rather see the club at the top of the swing parallel to this line that he's got on the ground here. So you can see that's not exactly parallel. So we've got to get that club turned out a little bit more parallel. Let's get rid of all this stuff out here. Now, let's go back to the setup position. And we'll draw in the swing plane. It was pretty windy today, so I didn't stay real solid. But let's watch the turn now. He's turning back, staying on the plane very nicely. He has a little bit of a lift there of the hands, not bad. And as he swings back under the plane, he gets a little too far behind him a little bit. And then he comes way up over the top of the plane, and you can see his right elbow is real low. It should be up on the plane, and that would get his hands higher and get the club out from behind his neck. And he's going to drop down. He's doing a pretty decent job of dropping in the slot here. But then about at this point right here, he quits any forward rotation at all and kind of just drops or dips to the shot. Instead of driving the right knee hard to the left knee, he drops his hands and his body. And you can see now he's falling down, kind of getting himself into a awkward looking position. And then he pulls up out of it pretty good and finishes nicely with the club wrapped around him. That's one of the things he didn't do on a consistent basis today, was finish with the club behind him. Several times he actually finished with the club up over his head, kind of in a Arnold Palmer windmill look. So he's going to work on those things. Other than that, pretty good swing.